The Minister of Education recently issued directives aimed at curbing extravagant spending and promoting discipline in schools across Uganda. The guidelines cover study tours, visitation days, and school elections. Despite these measures, some schools have failed to comply, putting the safety of learners at risk.
Children should not be transported in trucks, lorry trucks, and they should not be packed like their luggage.
We have seen schools continuing to organize tours for children from long distances, and most of them are return journeys. So, Right Honourable Speaker,
legislators are now urging the ministry to strengthen monitoring mechanisms to ensure full compliance.
You find kids being picked at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and then when you visit schools at 8 a.m., all of them are sleeping in school, in classes. Then you say, why wouldn't they be left to sleep and be picked at 7?
Instructions are issued, guidelines are given, but we still continue to see these. And of course, now the year is about to end. The senior 4s, senior 6. You remember that those lavish farewell parties for the senior 4s and senior 6s, there were also guidelines.
The State Minister for Education and Sports, Peter Ogwang, reaffirmed that schools must follow study tour guidelines, warning that those who fail to comply will face consequences.
The circular was very clear on even what kind of transport our children should use when they are going for study tours and which kind of study tours. We had even given approvals to be undertaken by the district education officers for purposes of regulating these study tours. It up and also bring in Uganda Police Force to this effect, to work with the police force, the children organization in terms of beginning to look at the means and the category of transport they are being used to allow our children to move. For instance, you say, how can you carry children in an open truck to Kampala? How can you carry children on a DMC vehicle which is not well maintained?
Meanwhile, the Speaker of Parliament, Anta Mong, has urged parents to take an active role in the upbringing of their children.
It goes back to parenting. Parenting. If you want your child to have a comfortable life, go to school at the time when they are supposed to, don't go for that. Go for a mode of transport that you're sure of.
In a related development, preparations for the East African Games aimed at promoting integration within the East African community are in high gear. Training sessions, which started on September 1st, are already underway, and members of Parliament have been encouraged to support these games.
And we will be having the East African Games end of the year. And when these games help us in widening, tightening, and deepening the integration.
That all the facilities where we are supposed to do training from have been availed to the parliamentary teams. So I want to request that members do report. Officially, we began training on 1st of September.
Rebecca Nantongo, Gloria Gutabinji, Parliament.